O Great Spirit, Namaste. Saints and sages of all times, of all places, Namaste. O ye pathmakers of old, Namaste. O ye beings of the air, the earth, fire, the water, the ether, Namaste. Ancestors, ancestors, ancestors of all of the lineages to whom we attune, our bloodlines, our spiritual lineages of all types, Namaste. Most beloved and precious Ishtadevata, in all of thy names and all of thy forms, and in thy formless manifestation, in thy formless reality, Namaste. We call upon thee. Be with us at this moment. Bless us, lift us, guide us. May this sacred and precious time that we share together be blessed abundantly with Ahimsa and Santosha, and the bliss of Ananda radiating forth from thy being unto each of us and unto all of the universes. Om Shantish, Shantis, Shanti. Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahana Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahi, Tejasvina Vididam Astu Ma Vidvishava Hai. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Welcome. Welcome to my heart. Welcome to our Sunday Sangha. What a blessing it is to be with you today. In the reality of form in which you and I are a part, the law of karma exists. This is the law of cause and effect. You are Aham Brahmasmi. I am Aham Brahmasmi. No wonder we have chaos and chaos. Each of us is creating the experience of our life. Each of us has created the karma which is flowing into our lives at this moment. When you came into this life, you brought with you a bucket of karma. The karma of all of your lifetimes, the karma that you've lived in the past, the karma for future lifetimes, and two special kinds of karma for this lifetime. Prarabdha karma, which is all of the karma that can manifest in this lifetime for you, and Kriya karma, which is your capacity to alter the karma so that your life will improve. Today, many of us are walking around the world walking on the earth saying, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? What am I here for? Why am I here at this time? What am I doing? Well, today we're going to focus much of our time together on creating within our beings a sense of contentment, a sense of nonviolence, of ahimsa. Now, you've heard, I would imagine, of Indra's net. Indra's net is the net that encompasses all reality, all formed reality. And Indra's net is woven of little jewels. Each little cross in Indra's net, cross section of Indra's net, is a jewel. And you are a jewel in Indra's net. Everything that you think, everything you speak, every action you take radiates forth through Indra's net. That's literally the reality. It's not a metaphysical abstract concept. It is the reality. And so it means now more than ever that it is important to guard and guide your thoughts, your speech, and your actions. In case you hadn't noticed, we're living in a time of unusual change, unprecedented change. We are 2 days away from the planet Neptune moving into Aries, the beginning, the sign of Aries in the zodiac, the beginning of a completely new cycle upon the earth plane. Life has already been changing, and it will change even more so. But in that change, what is important is what you're thinking, what you're speaking, and what you're doing. The kriyas that you are taking every day. And kriya is sacred action, so it could be that you're acting a lot and it's a lot of imbalance. But the purpose of today is for us to gather together to find the sweetness of those moments again and again and again of balance and radiate that within Indra's net. There's a lot of violence occurring in the world. You could pick any country these days, any continent if you wish, and you will find violence occurring. The world, the earth plane, is living right now with a disease, a dis-ease, a disease. And that disease is the symptoms of the disease, if you will. No matter what name you give it, the symptoms of the disease is a virulent, rapid spread of emotionality. Emotionality is simply imbalanced energy, but it's a virulent, rapid spread, highly, highly, highly contagious, that divides people, that causes people to be cruel, that causes an enormous amount of violence in the earth. We don't need to have individual examples given. You've seen them, you know them. But, or as the French would say, mais, what are you doing to bring peace into your life? What are you doing to bring nonviolence into your life and thus into life as a whole? What are you doing to cultivate compassion with every cell of your being, with every breath that you take? Now, let me be perfectly clear. I am under no way, shape, or form suggesting that you should be able to hold constantly that state of Santosha, that state of, and that you should never, ever, ever have the slightest fluctuation of the mind. Were that the case, you wouldn't be incarnated on the earth plane. But I am saying that what we are doing today and what is necessary to do is to come back again, to return again, 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 again. Every time the mind becomes imbalanced, out of balance, emotional. Emotionality is simply a fluctuation of the energy that's running through your being. From the first time that I walked into his presence, my guru said to me, "Stop being so emotional." And the last time I was in his presence, he said, "Look at how well you're doing." And I said, "Oh, no, 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 no." He said, "Well, it's a vast improvement." And I said, "Well, okay." It's a continual work in progress for all of us, right? I'm suggesting today that we are going to do practice that will bring you back again and again and again. Contentment is the foundation of Ahimsa. Contentment is the foundation, Santosha. To be content with your life as it is in any given moment. You can't have any greed. You can't have any violence flowing through your mind or your body, because you have accepted what this moment is, and you have matured spiritually and literally and said, okay, this is what is needed now. I see. This is what is needed now. This is what I need to do now to bring my spirit, my soul, my entire being back into balance. Kriya is hard. Becoming balanced is not an easy task. It's not something that you can pick up and say, well, I'm going to do this, and I'll do it once, and then it will be finished. So I'm not going to be talking a lot more. I'm going to just say a couple more things, and then we will go into meditation, and then we will go into prayer. At this time, the vital spiritual action to take is to lift up above the chakra system. Lift up above it. Lift up above it, above the chakra system, so that you can observe the nature of your mind, and that you can walk through every breath of your life holding, radiating, cultivating compassion and understanding, letting go of your preferences, your attachments to your preferences, always letting go of your attachments to your preferences. I am not saying, and I want to be really clear about this, I'm not saying that you should not have discernment. I'm not suggesting that you need to approve of the violence that you see going around you. I'm saying it for this moment. There's no approval or disapproval. There's a mature understanding. This is the laws of karma. They have created the karma that they are acting out. We, each of us, have created the karma that we are experiencing and our reactions to what they are doing. If I cannot bless them, I cannot bless myself. If I cannot have compassion for them, I cannot have compassion for myself. First, we must stop judging. Please, hear me. Hear me. I'm not saying like it. I'm not saying approve of it. I'm saying step beyond that. What does my approval or my disapproval, what is my liking or disliking of any event, of any action, of any words, of any hatred that is flowing in the earth right now? What does that have to do with the reality? Well, my beloved, the only thing it has to do with is if my mind and my mouth and my actions are filled with emotionality and upset and anger and fear, I'm feeding it. If I can turn inward and ascend upward, as we're all doing today, I am blessing it. I am blessing. I am blessing. I am softening the karma for all. So it's a tough gig, right? It's a tough practice. Yet, as the ancient texts say, it's all in your breath. It's all in your breath. No problems, no judgment, no striving, no grasping, no yearning, no attachment. Just breathe your breath. Can you do that? Can we do that? I think we can, and we will. So what I've said that's really important for you to take with you you can turn inward. Your practice makes a difference. Using that powerful neti, neti, neti mantra. You see something that causes your mind to become so upset. Neti, neti, neti. I'm not this thought. I'm not the thought thinking this thought. I'm not thought. Your mind becomes violent and angry when it sees the violence and anger that is manifesting around today. Neti, neti, neti. Now let me be clear about this. Saying neti, neti, neti does not mean that you like what's happening, and it doesn't mean you approve of what's happening. It doesn't mean you disapprove of what is happening. It means that you are letting go of your magnetic attachment so the planets are not seizing you, so that action is not seizing you. You're letting go. Maybe you don't want to. Maybe you'd rather suck into it and get attached to it. Not for this moment. And so together we are going to be letting go. But when you take this, when you leave today, and in the coming weeks, I can assure you that we will be spending more meditative time, strengthening our skills in this area. It's going to be necessary for us for a bit of a while. The road to maturity on the spiritual path is when you, success on the road to maturity is when you stop wanting everything in the world to be your way. And you can see the way it is. And you can say, oh, okay. Let me be a blessing in the midst of the karma that's unfolding in the world today. So here's what we're going to do. Together, we're going to meditate. First, we will vivify and strengthen our beings with some healing. And then we will find the Santosha of the moment, the contentment in the breath. And then, my beloved, we will radiate that forth and share it. You are part of Indra's net. As you radiate that peace, that tranquility, that non-violence, as you come into a single point of peace and tranquility, that will radiate forth. And together, what we are doing together will radiate forth like little dewdrops, little lights in the darkness that will soften the karma of all beings upon the earth. Your presence makes a difference. Your meditative energy makes a difference. Your spiritual efforts, your sadhana, they make a difference. They will help to soften the karma of all of life. So now let us begin. Sit as you are able. If you're comfortably able to sit with your spine erect, that's great. And close your eyes. And I'm going to ask you, you'll hear me say this, and I want to be sure that it's clear today. Focus, when I say focus your attention at the sun center, what I'm asking you to do is when you close your eyes, turn those eyes upward. And just gently, not harsh, because you have to get used to doing it, but turn them upward so that they automatically, every time you shut the eyes, you turn them upward and they go up to the sun center. It will bring your energy up, and that's a blessing. Let us meditate. Sitting with your spine erect as you're able, place your hands in the Om Mudra, the index finger and the thumb together. Place them cupward upon your thighs, upward, cupped upward upon your thighs. Now focus your attention at the sun center, at the point between your eyes. Turn your head to the left, exhaling twice. And bring the head back to the center. Now using the sipping breath, draw the energy from the limbs of the body to the trunk of the body. From the trunk of the body, draw the energy into the spinal column. From the base of the spine, draw the energy up to the sun center. Move that energy as a golden ball of light out in front of you. Expand it. Sweeping around your body counterclockwise to the left. 3 times encase your entire being in golden light. Expand that golden light. And ascend. Attaining the high place of meditation. Find yourself a comfortable meditation place. O ye powers that be, join with us. Pour forth thy blessings upon us in this meditation. In your mind's eye, you see a path in front of you. It leads deep, deep into the forest. You enter upon the path. As you walk deep into the forest, the path ascends slightly. Light dapples through on all sides. Deeper. Ascending deep into the forest. In front of you, you see a light. The silence grows deeper. The light grows brighter as you approach the grove of the ancient ones. The silence and Santosha radiating forth from the ancient beings calls to you. You approach the circle, the grove. And through the light, you are invited in. Their Santosha, their silence calls to you. Quietly, gently, peacefully enter the grove of the ancients. Walk to the center of the grove. There is a place for you. Surrounded by the healers and the ancient beings of all the realms. Breathe in the blessings. Breathe in the silence. Let the blessings of the ancient ones fill your being. Be present with this breath. Feel the light pouring down upon you. Feel the wisdom of the ancients flowing to you within the silence, through you, around you, within you. Bring your mind back to your breath. Feel the wisdom pouring forth upon you. As you breathe in the silence, The golden dewdrops begin to pour forth from the ancient ones, pouring upon you, filling every cell of your being. Calling forth from the silence, you hear Ananda. 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 The grove of the ancients is filled with the golden dewdrops of Anandic bliss, pouring through every cell of your being. Drenching, quenching, filling every cell of your being. Pouring down upon Mother Earth. Filling your causal body, your astral body, your physical body. And now, my beloved, as we sit here in the grove of the ancient ones, the grove expands so that each of us is within this circle. The powers that be, the ancient ones, are surrounding us, supporting us, lifting us. O ye powers that be, we call upon thee at this moment. For one thing and one thing only. As we offer our meditative prayers and healing, may the karma of all beings upon the earth, around the earth, within the earth, be softened, Om Shanti. 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 As you chant the mantra, feel that light pouring down. Joining with the Sangha, joining with all the powers that be. Om Shanti. 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 Feel the light radiating forth. O ye powers that be, thou knowest better than we that which is needed upon the earth. Thou knowest and seest the imbalances upon the earth, across all of the continents, through all of the species. As we chant this Om Shanti mantra, we ask that the peace, the Santosha of this mantra radiate forth, filling each cell of our beings and pouring over and radiating into all beings, that all beings be blessed. Om Shanti. 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 Om Shanti. 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 Om Shanti. 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 In your mind's eye, draw a circle. Moving counterclockwise, draw a circle of golden light. And in the center of the circle, draw a golden dot. Hold that at your sun center and breathe into the mandala. Breathe your breath into the mandala. Draw the mandala closer to your sun center. This mandala is the entire universe. You, your self-awareness, your light, your compassion, your wisdom is the self-awareness in the bindu in this universe. Draw the mandala close to your sun center and breathe your breath into the mandala. Filling it with your pranic energy. Enlivening it. Blessing it. Bring the mandala closer to your sun center, shrinking the outer circle until the dot of your self-awareness merges with the golden light of the universe. Bring the circle to your sun center. Bring it over your spinal column. Feel that golden light descend as dewdrops down your spine. Filling and overfilling the spine. Allow that golden light to melt down your spinal column. The light pouring down your spine, radiating out through every cell of your being. Feel your entire being filled with the light. Breathe in Santosha. filled with the light, filled with the radiant light of the blessings of the universe. Let us join together chanting the Om Shanti mantra, radiating this Santosha, this Anandic bliss, this peace, this Ahimsa, radiating it forth to all beings in all places upon the earth, and deep into Mother Earth herself. As we chant, keep your attention focused at the sun center, radiating forth your blessings. Om Shanti. 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 Breathe forth that Shanti. Let every cell of your being sing the Shanti and radiate it forth. Focus the attention at the sun center. Return your awareness to the ancient ones, to the elders, to the past givers, to the powers that be in the sacred grove. Offer your gratitude, your namaskars. Feel their acceptance and their blessing, and accept their protection. holding on to the silence, to the Santosha, to the Ahimsa, as golden jewels. Remember the jewels above the head of the divine. Compassion, nonviolence, and wisdom. Walking forth from the grove of the ancients, return to your high place. Hold on to the sweetness. Hold on to the contentment, to the Santosha. With each breath that you breathe, choose. Choose to return to this state of being and to radiate it forth. Each time your mind becomes imbalanced, choose. Choose a Kriya. Offer a blessing. Choose to return to the moment of balance. Be not cold, be not indifferent. Be detached. In the long, long, long run, all will be well. May each of us seek out our own illumination as we walk the path through this time. As you seek your illumination, may you know and feel your own wisdom. May you know and feel and recognize the difference that your choices make. And may you choose again and again and again the path of wisdom, of nonviolence, of compassion. And may you find Santosha, deep abiding contentment in your understanding of the reality. Deep abiding contentment in the nature of reality. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste ji. Namaskar. Your presence is a blessing. Return again and again and again with wisdom, with sincerity to this state of peacefulness and radiate it forth to all beings. I thank you deeply for your blessings and for your presence. Namaste ji. Namaskar.